tusobola kukikkiriza era tugenda okulaba nti nno ensonga zino tusobola okubeera nga tuzimaliza. Bwe yasobodde kyolina kireete jangu nakyo yonna gy'ovudde okusobola okubeera nga atera mpozi tusobola okutuuka mu eyo enteekateeka. Kambaddizeewo Honorable Segirinya Muhammad naye abeeko kyabagamba mikwano gyaffe mu mbeera eno okulaba ngeri ki gye tuyinza okubeera nga tutambulamu. Abakatwegattako tuli mu mbeera bwetyo bweri tugezaako okulanga entambuza ensonga nga twolekera ewa pulezidenti waffe wa Uganda addako Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu abe nga tumuteliviringirayo akamere abe nga asobola okufuna kyalya. Mbeera gyali mu pulezidenti waffe si nnyangu, but this is the time to stand with our president. This is the right time to stand with our president. Lwekyo bannaffe abalala banaatusanga feka tugende, bannaffe abalala banaatusanga naye sharinga yita munno tulabe nga ensonga zonna tuzitambuza nga bwe tulina okubeera ng'ekintu kitambula. Mbalaba muli bangi nnyo naye mweyongera okujja kubanga twagala kuyingira nga kwe muli, twagala twalemererwa pulezidenti waffe mwenna nga mulaba, kubanga pulezidenti waffe amakaage terina kubeera komera, wabula amakaage wakaawe we yazimba okubeera. Lwekyo ekyokubeera nga pulezidenti waffe bamubonyaabonya bamutulugunya tetusobola kubeera nga tukikkiriza. That's why twekozeemu omulimu netugamba nti no tetuyinza kubeera nga tusigala mpanga mugana ng'empanga jangu otusange, empanga isa jangu ojja tusanga ku gate ewa president, ewa president wa Uganda addako. Waliwo abankanze ne baŋŋaa Segirinya abasajja baagala kuteekako musango gwa treason. Waliwo abankanze ne baŋŋaa Segirinya abasajja baagala kuteekako musango gwa treason.
Yes, comrades, a good morning to you, a good evening, a good afternoon, wherever you're watching from. Yes, it has been long. I haven't come to say hi to you, but yes, I'm finding myself where I have to chip in and let you know about what's going on. Remember, it's 9 days since our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert was illegally confined, illegally detained, illegally arrested at his home. He's there with his wife Bobby and a little baby, and yes, you know why he's being arrested. He won Museveni hands down. Man, for all the videos I've received, I have over 1,500 messages on a daily basis. I have to sit and open like 100, but I have never finished all of them. All those videos, all those messages contain videos from various places. The videos I keep posting on our Facebook page. So, Museveni, he lost hands down. He lost. Man, thank you guys for voting Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Thank you. Thank you for voting Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Thank you for voting for change. So, for those who have been asking what is next, very many people have been asking what is next. JB, what is next? All I can say, that question, what is next? I believe you know what is next. Asking comrades what's next, see, I believe you know what's next. It is to reclaim our victory. The struggle is not yet over. It's just starting. This is just the beginning. You remember, we always used to say an election is part of the process, whatever the outcome, because we are removing a dictator, remember? So this election is simply part of the process, and the mission is not yet over. Actually, this is just the beginning. You don't know the silence that is in Uganda. You don't know. I was talking to friends and they was telling me abasubula ebintu bakyalinzeeko no biteekako containers. I don't know different mu bitundu ebyenjawulo bataddeko ku containers, but I was informed nti abantu amu batidde okuteekako emaali yabwe ku container. So only 5 presidents congratulated Museveni all over the world. So no one is now recognizing Museveni as a president. The world knows he rigged elections before, during, and after. You saw what happened before elections. During the live coverages, we used to show you the Facebook live coverages and all that kind of thing. So the world is not stupid. It is watching. Ugandans, we are not stupid. We are watching. Honor that. This is just the beginning. That's what I can say. And what to do? Remember, His Excellency is in detention. All I can say, you should do what your conscience tells you to do, and you know the right thing to do. Only that you need to just step on that fear. Yeah, so Segirinya Muhammad together with the Honorable Alani and the let me see, and of course some others, they have teamed up, just like we were telling on our Facebook page, Magere Kubigere, to deliver food to our president Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. That's what's going on. Let me give him to you again. Segirinya Muhammad.
Fenna tuba mu buwambi lwekyo yeyo embeera eriwo kambongere kuona libalani
mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala saawa yonna tunaatera okutuuka tuli mu kkubo erigenda wano Magere mu ngeri emu oba endala. Ndabyeko kuno aboogerayogera ebigambo of course ebibozibozi bibeerawo, naye ffe tubadde mu struggle kubanga tuli baana bato era eggwanga lyaffe tulirwaniridde era tukyagenda maaso n'okubeera nga tulwana. Fo bino bye tubaddemu tubibaddemu baganda baffe era ne tusobola okubeeramu, naye lwakuba nti omuntu wabeera n'endowooza yo ku nsonga emu oba endala, oba oli awo ate n'otandika okumwogerera ebigambo ebiyitirivu, si kirungi. Omuntu oyo aba yeetaaga kubuulirira buwulirizi n'abanga abaako byategeera gwe oba oli awo byobadde otegedde, okusinga okumulowoleza ate n'omusiigasiiga enziro ey'amaanyi. Naye ffe ebyo tebitulya, basajja basambaganyi era tubadde mu ntalo zino ebbanga ddene. Ffe gye tulwanyisa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni okuva mu ntebe wa pulezidenti, tewali muntu mulala yenna, era kyensaba amagye gonna, nsaba buli kigambo kyonna tukyolekeze Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Neebaza nnyo bannakampala olw'okuba nti olunaku olwajja omusajja oyo bwe yazze mu Kampala mwamulagidde ddala temumwetaaga, yabadde ku kkubo yekka nga bwe yeevuga. So kati pulezidenti waffe naye olwaleero katumulage essanyu. Abantu mwenna bwe mujja oli sobola funayo kyofunye sobola okukitwalira pulezidenti waffe, buli omu yenna mpola mpola. Mikwano gyaffe tetutya. Mpuliddeko wano nti bring DR forms, no DR forms ezo twazituusa dda natereza emakindye ku kitebe ekiddukanya ekibiina kyaffe kya NUP, era yali akulembedde okukuuma okalulu kange n'akabalala bonna emakindye ebyo yabituusa dda. Nsuubira bulungi nnyo ate era emakindye twawangula ebitundu 100 ku 100 ku bwa pulezidenti w'eggwanga. So yembeera eyo gye tulimu, mikwano gyaffe mwenna abatuuliriza, naye nga bw'omanyi ebyenziro bibeerawo, naye ffe tuli kyo kyekiri era tulimu ekyo kyennyini. Ffe twajja kulwanisa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala. Teri mulala yenna, tulwanisa Museveni, teri mulala yenna. Tuuseeko wano ku road block esooka, mikwano gyaffe tuuseeko wano ku road block esooka, mikwano.
Yeah, the network is a bit messy. Yeah, that's why you see the video pausing here and there. But just like you've heard from Honorable Sewanyana Alan, yeah, they have reached the first roadblock. Remember, there are very many and thousands of soldiers surrounding Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert's house. There are thousands of soldiers, for those who know that route that heads to Chagulanyi's house. Yeah, here is the situation. Yeah, the network is a bit messy, but I'm going to fight hard to see I restore it. But for those who know Chagulanyi Centum Robert's home, the road that heads there, there are very many soldiers, very many policemen, very many checkpoints, but above all, the entire house is surrounded. And some of you maybe might ask, why is it like that? The reason as to why Chagulanyi is confined up to now, it's because he won Museveni.
Tulino na lebala. Amona lebo segirinya, this one is on lebala. Tu saba tukiriza fani tugende. Delivery ngo delivery short day.
Okay, na rugwa agambye akayimba bizemu.
Zake halichengera okabula yakajjo for entire mwaka guno kanyumira nnyo mukyala wange nabava mu Masudi family.
Kasula gambye obali kuweza ndi wali nakaseta ziroba drop ni nayira by Aizon T. Nice weekend to Mr. Semujo and Mom Teresa.
Lera bweto weri bakyatulemesereza wano. Portagad. Bakyatulemeseza. Ala?
Okay, Mama Tony agambe mubali kuweleza drop me Emi Levis goes to Maria Mochirumba Kaketo Kamulunda nti bagala nnyo ne Team Elites family.
Kaweya Daniel wachiso akayimba kanesendre akatata agambe kanyumira nnyo tata Mr. Kaweya Charles Emisango Chibinge.
Okay, mbalamusiza mwebali kuweleza one
afande kati nemere tugenda kitusaiti nemere tugenda kitusaiti bibi no biraba bintu
kazibwe Rachel anything ekirimu malaika
nemere no tugenda kitusaiti
bafanagana babanji
walwe moloke tusaye mere
yuzo saba malaika ngombe yali amugamba birala
tumanyi mzee ani ngamba nemmere yino girabako twagala president waffe ebintu abifune tukoze tutya twe ku magezi banga
Chokora.
ogenda
alinga chembuza
Lera bweto bweri.
towetaki toweta ogere nabo tugende nabo
Tugula tufulume n'ebintu birimu.
Yes, this is the first checkpoint. This is the first checkpoint as you go to the home of Chagulanyi Centum Robert, the president-elect of Uganda, the people's president. People voted for Chagulanyi to see Bobiwine, to see Chagulanyi, leading them. But now it's a different story. That's why the situation has not normalized yet. The situation is still tense. It hasn't normalized. Whatever it's going to take, we are removing a dictator. All I can say, don't lose hope. Just, don't lose hope and don't lose the guts to always come out and speak against this injustice. Yeah, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. All I can say to you, it is just getting started. Only that you have to be a participant. Let us stop betraying our president and do the right thing, reclaiming for our victory. That's all.
Ababaka bonna basibidde onale balani sewanyana ne Segirinya Muhammadi yeno road block esooka ku kikuba ekidde Magere ndowooza olengera afande agezaako okukonkona driver onale balani sewanyana nga mugamba akyuse emmotoka addeyo. Bannamawulire bonna babano batandise okujja sharing ayita muno MP bali mu kugezaako kwegayirira obusajja naye buli wano mabbali bwesetinga olwesetinga sharing ayita muno afande bamuyita boogereko naye naye ssebo tateesa ita muno sharinga ita muno tubadde wano nga tutwala mmere wa president waffe Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu
Yeah, that's the situation. Just like I told you, there are thousands of soldiers surrounding the entire area of Magere, the residence of Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Some of you who do not know what's going on, yeah, the elections just got concluded, and yes, Bobiwine won. Only that they had to paint it in a way that it's only the Buganda, the central region, the Buganda that voted for Kyagulanyi. But they miscalculated that because Ugandans all over Uganda voted for Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Only that the massive rigging that went on couldn't happen here in Uganda. Yes, people were very vigilant and it did not take place. That's why he stripped all positions, and yes, he won him, as in Bobiwine won him 7. The other regions, like in the western Uganda, the rigging process went on uninterrupted, whereby soldiers could, come and take off the entire polling station, pre-tick ballot papers, and then stuff in the ballots as in they have casted and all that kind of thing. Something like this. This is how they did it, as in, man, it was a shame. Can you see that? A police officer, it is a shame. So that happened in various regions of this country. It was the police, it was the army doing this. Only that the internet was off, and most of these videos did not circulate on that same day. That's why they switched off the internet. They wanted to rig, they wanted to do it in the dark, and yes, they managed to do it and they succeeded. They rigged this vote. Oh my goodness. Che Museveni doesn't even get ashamed. So, but just like I told you, it's just getting started. It is just getting started. The situation hasn't normalized. And today, at exactly 5 p.m., the president of the National Unity Platform, His Excellency Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, is going to address us. Is going to talk to us. So just be ready on this our channel. We shall be streaming live all what he's going to say at exactly 5. So all I can say, be ready to listen to the president of the elected president, the legal elected president of Uganda, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. Yeah, at 5 p.m. is going to be speaking to us. via his social media handles, and I'm going to relay his message here on our YouTube channel. Yeah, just inform a friend to tell a friend, and the friends of Uganda, those in Nigeria, those in Ghana, those in Kenya, those in Tanzania, those in Botswana, those in South Africa, those in Namibia, those in Zimbabwe, those in Cairo, those in America, those in, you know, all over the world, that the president of the National Platform, the elected president of Uganda, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert, is going to be speaking to us. For those who don't have Facebook accounts that can directly watch him on his Facebook platform, that is Bobiwine, we shall be here. We shall be here on our YouTube channel, JB Muwonge. Yes, showing you live each and everything.
Timu tovaawo beeraawo lindako okuvaawo soke batukkirize waki abalala mubakkiriza okugenda ate ffe ne mutuganda
omanyi singa tuvuddeyo
singa tuvuddeyo
ne bwetugala tubiwa omuntu ye abitutwalira afande
abituusa gwe gomanyi abituusa ffe ne tulikodinga erinnya lyo
n'abitutwalira only 2 minutes.
Tuli wano ku road block esooka ku kikubo ekidde wa president, tebakkiriza motoka yonna kuyitawo. Era ndooza nga olengera omubaka Alani Ssewanyana n'omubaka Muhammad Segirinya batudde waggulu ku motoka n'ebintu byabwe bye baleese, ebintu biyitirivu. Babadde bashopinze ebintu bingi nga bagezaako okutwalira pulezidenti waabwe. Ndowooza olengera ebintu bingi obalengera awo ababaka ababiri. Poliisi eri wano eremesezza, teri muntu yenna akkirizibwa kuyitawo.
Ku mmere eno gyasobola okulya alyako mpolampola okutuusa ate bwe banaamusumulula. Naye tutuuse wano ku road block batugamba tetulina kuyitawo, batugamba tetulina kuyitawo. Era ffe tukyali wano baga bakyakubira bakama baabwe batukkirize, so tulinda bakubire bakama baabwe ne batukkiriza.
Okusookera ddala tewali musango gobalanga Kyagulanyi Robert Ssentamu. Era ekituleese wano eno kugenda kumutwalira kyakulya kubanga twakitegeddeko yalabiseeko mu bifaananyi olunaku lwajjo ng'ali ku misooli, ng'alya misooli ng'omuntu atalina kyakulya. So ng'ate abantu be gye tuli, ababaka be gye tuli, ab'ekibiina kye n'abantu baffe aba bulijjo. So ne tukubiriza buli munnayuganda yenna asobola okufuna ekyokulya akireetere Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Bwe tuba nga tuli mu demokulasi omutuufu, tekitegeeza nti nno omuntu gw'ovuganya ate okwate mukwate omusibire ewaka nga talina kyakulya enjala emutte. Eyo si demokulasi mutuufu. So kyetugezaako okugamba abakuumaddembe ne Museveni yennyini nti leka Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu asobole okwetaaya, asobole okuba ng'afuna ekyokulya mu ngeri emu oba endala. Naye bino bye bazzeemu ne bamusibira ewaka namulengedde mu butuufu n'amaziga ne ganyunguka ng'atudde ku dayiningi ye ng'ali ku misooli gy'alya gyokka gy'asobodde okujja mu nnimiro ye, naye ng'ate alina ababaka be. So ffe kye tusaba poliisi kiri kimu, etuweeyo eddakiika ne bwe zibeera 5 ne batuwerekera ng'abapoliisi ne tutuuka ewaka ne tuteekayo ebyokulya, at least ne tuwulira nti ali seefu, bw'obulamu buli seefu, kubanga ng'okimanyi nti omuntu waba talidde mu butuufu talisobola kubaako nangeri yonna gy'asobola kubeera omulamu. Tulaba ennaku ziizo zigenderera, kati ennaku ziri 8 asibiddwa waka, takkirizibwa wadde okufuna ekyokulya. Naffe abakireeta kati batandise okutugaana, amagye gonna geetoolodde ewaka we ng'ebintu bwe mbiraba kaakati. Ate era ne wano wenyininyini we tuli ku road block ewetera ku kkubo erigenda ewuwe, nawo wenyininyini olaba ebintu ebiriwo nga tebakkiriza bantu kukola ki, kutwalayo kyakulya. Tetumanyi miisoni Yoweri Kaguta Museveni kwali.
Yasoose okwogera yabadde
yes, that is
embeera bwete bweri.
Ate tubiwaani
Tugezaako okulaba nga amadde emabega oli muveeko tabayi.
ndako tuyite bali eri
Tubigwali emabega tubigayo
ate bano abantu bali eri
waliwo emabega abaliwo.
Segirinya totyebe naawe.
tukoddeko waggulu
tubiwumuzaawo wansi
Bera bweto bweri batuleetedde bakifeesi abali muleeya batuleetedde bakifeesi abali muleeya
kwate buli omu akwate enkoko buli omu agifulume tumubiwatere wali ku road block mutambule mugende leeta wano essimu zinya kuba ndikodinga wano
Yeah, that is the situation.
balese okutwalira pulezidenti nga wobalaba essaawa eyo oyo Honorable Alan Sewanyana nga akutese eggwanga agitwalira pulezidenti we n'akawunga ne Honorable Segirinya
Kyusa motoka
Boni
galawo
Boni
galawo
mo kyusa motoka
nga wenjogerera
yambuka waggulu odingire waggulu kwata ndowooza olengera abantu Honorable Alan Sewanyana ndowooza olengera poliisi Honorable Alan Sewanyana ne Muhammad Segirinya bavuddemu mu mmotoka ne bafuluma wabweru poliisi era balemesezza okuyitaho kati bayise ab'oku kyalo babawe ebintu bino Honorable n'ebirala bibi
Nibyo mbitwale police linda
oyagala kutuza ayagala gundi oyo
Yes, that is the situation at Magere, the residence of our President Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert. No one is allowed to come close to the house. Up to now, he's still illegally detained under house arrest. That's the situation. Our comrade Segirinya Muhammadi, Honorable Sewanyana, and some others, we are trying to take to him chicken, maize flour, matoke, to see that at least he gets something to eat. But just like you've seen, they don't allow anyone to come even close to the house. They don't allow anyone to come close to the house. This has so far taken more than 9 days. It has taken more than 9 days. The bad thing, now the police spokesperson came out recently and he said Kyagulanyi has to concede. Is it by force, for God's sake? Because the world knows Museveni rigged these elections. These are some of the soldiers surrounding the house of our president. They are well armed with all tools of violence and the explosives, of course, to use them against innocent Ugandans, just like it has been the norm for the past previous campaigns. As in during campaigns, you saw how the police, the army used to brutalize Ugandans. Very many of our comrades are even still nursing wounds in hospitals. Good enough, our brother Kasile Ashraf was shot directly in the head and then the bullet shattered his skull. Yeah, he's out of hospital, is now home. He's doing better, he's getting better day by day, getting better day by day, and I can assure you Ashraf will be fine. Our brother Mugenyi Ronald, the one for Still Ghetto Media, he was also abducted on the 13th. He was kidnapped on the 13th, and then he was whisked out from Kampala up to Masaka, and then from Masaka, I'll bring to you that story when he was narrating it. I'll first get permission from him to use that audio he sent me. I'll first get permission from him, and I play you the audio he sent me explaining each and everything he went through. Very many of our comrades are still rotting in jail, the likes of Nubian Lee, Eddie Mutwe. They are still in Communicado. They are not allowed to see anyone, no lawyer, no family member, no friend, no phone contact, and all that kind of thing. And do you know why? It's because Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert, it's because this generation is fed up of Museveni, and they voted for Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert. And in order for Museveni to go on with his misrule, he has to force Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert to concede. It is not about Kyagulanyi, this is about us. It's because it is us Ugandans who voted for Bobiwine, and this is just the beginning. All I can say, actually today there is a protest going to go on in Kenya, in reference to what's going on in Uganda. Very soon you are going to see that news coming in from Kenya, our brothers, and of course some other places, as you used to see us giving you those updates on our page. In Amsterdam, in the United States, in New York, in Kenya, Nairobi. So get ready to be part of it if you are in those areas. Just find out from your regional Ugandans. If you are living in Johannesburg, if you are living in New York, if you are living in Germany, in any place, please find out and stage any peaceful protest until when this despot is down. Because unless we do not want a change in Uganda, but if we really do, then this is the time. It's just getting started. All I can say to you, it's just getting started. It is not yet over until it is over. So Kenya, let me first check and see. Let me first check and see an update from that side. Okay. Oh. Yeah, actually, for those who follow us on JB Muwonge 2, yeah, the situation is it's going on. There was a live broadcast 10 minutes ago, and yes, our friend Isaiah Allen is still taking it up. You can go to JB Muwonge 2 to catch our brothers and the sisters live in Kenya. Yeah, JB Muwonge 2. Now, you've seen what happened. Our friend, our comrade, our MP, Muhammad Nseleko, Mr. Update, together with the Alan Sewanyana, they were denied to see our President Kyagulanyi Sentamu Robert, who were taking food, who were taking something to eat to our president. Yeah, let me first get in touch with our brothers in Kenya. Let me see. Yeah, I can see there was some kind of refreshing. Okay, what I'm going to do, let me bring to you that live broadcast from Kenya. Let me upload it right now, and you get to know what our brothers and sisters in Kenya have been saying. Yeah, let me take this off and then I bring you that live now. Yeah, but please continue being bold, continue being yes, Naomi Namgenyi, they rigged votes, but still we won. Only that we want to win in its real meaning, and the time is now. You see, the reason as to why the situation has not yet normalized, there is too much silence, as in, you know, and then you need to know that social media is not yet back. For those of you who maybe, I always receive messages that the silence. I believe we are still active here on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, for those who follow us on different platforms. So only that there is, of course, some silence on certain platforms. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, and all those social media platforms are not yet back. They have not been switched on. In Uganda, social media is still completely off. Social media is still completely off. Only that for those who can use VPN, they are using VPN to access these sites. It is the only internet connection that was restored. But when you talk about social media, when you talk about Facebook, when you talk about Twitter, when you talk about anything related to social media, it is not yet connected. It is still disconnected. That's why you don't see our friends and the brothers doing live broadcasts like it used to be the other time. So, but what is next? What is next? Next is to reclaim our victory. Remember, it is just getting started, but we need to be proactive. We need to be very, 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 very active, because victory is ours. We need to reclaim it. We need to reclaim it. We need to come out and say enough is enough, as simple as that. That's the only way to go. All I can say, Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert did his part. He played his part. He told us all what we need to do, and yes, that's what we need to do. He said in the previous audio interview he had with the CNN that we should come out and you know, say enough is enough, as in we shouldn't believe in these fake results of Byabakama. Man, can you see this? This is how Museveni won elections, using police, using the army to staff protect ballots in those boxes. There is the guy, police officer, doing so. That's how Museveni managed to, as in. But there is a certain pattern I realized, because I was following this election like no one else, because I don't know, you guys, you remember I used to call friends in Gulu, friends in Lila, friends in Mbale, friends in Masaka, our comrades in Lwengo, Bukoma Simbi. I used to call Sauda Madada in Parisa, Chibuku, that side where she was, and some other comrades that I called, those offline, until they put off my line. Actually, up to now, my line is not yet on. It was flagged. That contact number, you know, my line, it was flagged. It is off up to now. It is not yet on. I cannot use it to call. And for anyone who tries to call me, please, that number, my number, was flagged by the telecommunication companies. Of course, it no longer functions since that day when I used it to. You remember I used to call people using that number, so they had to disconnect it, they had to flag it. So the picture I was getting from those friends used it to get it as well, because we were live. People voted. People came out in large numbers to vote. People voted, and the elders were asking themselves, but hey, why were these guys voting the previous times? So this time round, people came out in big numbers to vote. Only that, what Byabakama did, he did not consider the results from the polling stations. They had their own results. Yeah, they had their own results. they had their own results. That's what they considered, because if they were to consider results that came from all regions, 7 would be no more. So the next phase is to reclaim our victory, and this is the process. Until we win, no turning back. Yeah, Kennedy, you're saying you're getting you live from Nairobi, Kenya, around Uganda embassy. Yeah, what is taking place there, comrade Kennedy, around Ugandan embassy? Tell us something. Tell us something. Tell us something, what's taking place there at Ugandan embassy. Can you provide your WhatsApp number? I call you on WhatsApp, I don't know, and then we get to know what's happening there before I give you the, because I'm going to upload that live broadcast showing you what happened in Kenya. It is still going on, I believe. Hakim Hussein, action is speak louder than words. 100%, and the action has to be done by us. Yes, at least we've done enough work. Kyagulanyi has done his part. It is us to reclaim our victory. But unfortunately, people still ask, what's next? And then you wonder, why would someone ask you what's next? Do what your conscience tells you to do. Start from where you are. As simple as that. Okay, I believe, let me go off now and yeah, so guys, for those who were calling me using that line, my MTN line, it was deactivated. Yeah, it was deactivated. Deactivated. All right. Okay guys, let me first